forward, a sophomore, number 13, Ty Karaya. At the forward position, a sophomore, number 22, Miguel Taylor. And at center, a sophomore, number 44, Dominic Wojna. And head coach is Jason Hopkins. And now, introducing the Apaches of Cochise. Starting at one guard, a sophomore, 6'1", from Lanham, Maryland, Jason Johnson. And a forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Philadelphia, Naeem Holstead. And a guard, a 6'4" freshman from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, Emmanuel Samuel. At center, a freshman, 6'9" from Baltimore, Gabe Grant. And the other forward, a freshman, 6'5" from Camden, New Jersey, Teron Murray. Head coaches Jerry Carrillo, Derek Lane, and David Matthews, assistant coaches.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome under the Thursday night lights to Cochise College basketball action here on the award-winning CoolFM Sports. Jeff Davenport alongside John Berger and Alejandro here doing the video for us. We're looking forward to a fun night of basketball. John's going to check and make sure that the sound is coming through okay.
Yep, we're good.
Already good to go. As we got 20 minutes on the clock as Cochise College faces off against Big Bend College out of Moses Lake, Washington, located in the city of Grant County, Washington, for those of you familiar with that. Tipping off for the Apaches, Gabe Grant, number 22, gets a tip over to Jace Johnson, who is the point guard for the Apaches, sitting at 2-0 over the course of this young season. Glad to be here tonight to be able to bring you this game. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Gabe. And put back for three. Cochise on the board, 3-0, instant. Now it's time for Big Bend, wearing their black, it looks more like a very, very dark blue with a green stripe along their neckline. Green stripe down the pants. Cochise College wearing their home whites with the black numbers outlined in red. That drive to the lane, no good. Rebound to the Apaches. Pass all the way up ahead to Emmanuel Samuel. Samuel gets the ball back, puts it over in the hands of Jace Johnson. Just off the mark by Naeem Colston, one of the returning players that we remember talking about him a lot last year, looking at doing it this year. It is one of those places where outdoors it is 66 degrees. Indoors, head coach Jerry Carrillo likes to keep it at a balmy 92 degrees. Another miss by Big Bend.
I already took my sweatshirt off, Jeff. I'm ready to go. 92 degrees is nothing. It might affect some of these Washington kids, though. That's the idea.
Jerry always keeps it warm here in the main gym. Cochise doing a lot of exterior passing. A minute and a half gone here in the first half, as Samuel ends up missing for three. Cochise still has their 3-0 lead. Getting underneath the basket, and they're going to say it's travel on Dominic Wojna. So still 3-0 Apaches. Full court pressure put on by the Vikings of Big Bend College in a game powered by SSBEC. We are 2 minutes in. Jeff Davenport live here at Cochise College with you this evening. Nice bounce pass inside, not able to get the shot to go, but drawing the foul is number 25, Teron Murray, the freshman from Camden, New Jersey, and he will go to the free throw line. Stops the clock with 17:53 to go here in this first half. Looking to add to the 3-0 lead that Cochise has on their opening three-pointer. A hot hand to start, but both teams starting out relatively cold, other than the one shot that's fallen. And misses on the free throw, the first free throw by Teron Murray. 6'5", 175-pound freshman. Like I said, all the way from the East Coast, coming in here to Douglas, Arizona.
We would like to give a huge shout out to our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, serving our community.
So second free throw goes. It's 4-0 Apaches. As number 4 has the ball for Big Ben. Punched out. Great defense by Samuel.
You can go. It's up really high.
Big Ben getting some interior looks on their big man inside. Reverse layup doesn't go. Rebound to the Apaches. Outlet to Jace Johnson. Now up ahead to Colston. Ball intercepted by Big Ben. Making the trip all the way from Grant County, Washington. Oof. That's going to be a call against Big Ben. Got the baseball team over on the far side. You can see them in the background. And we do have a halftime show that will be coming up in about 17 minutes and 15 seconds, according to a game clock. Interestingly, the head coach of this team at Big Bend was a captain here during the 2005 season, 2005-2006 season at Cochise College. Banked in for 2 more. It's 6-0 Cochise with 3 minutes gone. Neither team with a real hot hand to start inside these warm conditions as the baseball team is yelling. That is the good part. The baseball team has been so vocal last year and looks like they're starting off this year being extremely vocal. Great to hear the baseball team doing their thing. Big pass, quick pass inside, exterior outside, now back inside to Dominic. Bounce pass on the look. Somehow that ball does not go. Rebounded by Colston.
That definitely got tipped for a block.
Colston now takes it, and he misses. Both teams pulled to start. Only 6 points scored, all 6 going in the favor of the Apaches here at Cochise Stronghold Gym in Douglas, Arizona. That pass goes high off the hands of Dominic. So a turnover by the Vikings give the Apaches an offensive drive. Samuel pump fakes, stays for 3. Off the mark, tipped against the backboard. Rebound goes to the Vikings. Quick drive, outlet. 3 from the left-hander, and that goes and cuts the lead in half. Just like that. It is 6-3 Apaches. Apaches will regroup. Jace Johnson passing over to Teron Murray. Back to Samuel. Back to Murray for a long 3. Off the back of the rim. And they're going to let that ball roll out of bounds. I believe it was off of Big Ben.
We'd like to thank Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista. They pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Seniors Helping Seniors. At Seniors Helping Seniors, their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Desert RV in Huachuca City is aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com.
15:21 to go here in the first half. It is 6-3 Cochise. Thank you, John, for that read. And we'll be back to action here in just a second. Alejandro is on the camera tonight. Great to have you here, buddy. Thanks so much for being here this evening, my friend. Good to work with you here at Cochise College under the Thursday night lights at Cochise Stronghold Gym. It is an electric atmosphere here when the baseball team on one side is yelling, the basketball team on the other side is yelling, and a good amount of fans here tonight for this amazing start to the Cochise College Apaches season. They started 2-0 thus far after this game, they'll be heading up to Thatcher for several games in a tournament that is being hosted at Eastern Arizona College. And it won't be until Thanksgiving week before they're back home for another home game. In the meantime, the Apaches will have the ball deep inside Big Bend territory. 15:21 to play. In this first half, 6-3 Apaches. Both teams coming out cold. Thank you. Bounce pass into Colson. On the baseline. Pops it out to Jace. Over to Tehran. Looks like Devin Falk Ramirez checked into the game. And that is a three-pointer. Jace Johnson, the pride of Lanham, Maryland. 6'1", 185-pound sophomore. Makes it 9-3 Apaches. That ball almost gets away from Big Bend. They're going to call it travel. They are on the set. As that would have gone in. But instead, the travel call gives the ball to the Apaches. 2 subs coming in. For Big Bend, as Jace is off to the races, but the ball stripped right away by Micah Munoz. Pump fake and in. 9-5, the Dolly Parton score with 14:35 to play in the first. Double team there, trying to find an outlet. He does find it to Devon Jones, the freshman from Los Angeles. And hits the rim twice, but there's going to be a call against Big Bend under the hoop. So not only is the Big Bend coach a former captain, getting it off his back. A wise play by Jace Johnson. 11-5, Cochise with 14:09 to play in the first half.
It's been a long time since I've seen someone pass to themselves off someone else's rump. That's pretty excellent.
Well, it's because you don't normally see that work anymore.
Never.
And they're going to call that loose ball foul against Cochise. 2 subs coming in. Number 40, Gabriel Toribio. And number 22, Gabe Grant coming back into the game. So Big Bend with the ball, down by 6 with 13:46 to play in this first half. Good give and go and a dunk. Powerful dunk.
Oh, God. I thought he hurt himself there for a second. He hit the ground hard. I could feel that.
And that's why they called a foul.
Wow.
Boy, the adrenaline is flowing as he hit the ground hard.
Oh, my gosh. He's rubbing his hip. He landed on his hip, but man.
Jakari Singleton, the freshman guard for Big Bend, had a hard landing, but his three-point play brings his team within 3. 13:39 to play in the first half. Jace now looking, pass off to his right. Back up to Devon Jones. Devon, soft lob, doesn't go. And Big Bend can tie this game with a 3. Trying to move the ball around and find some space. Micah for 3. Off the mark. Jace with the rebound. Left-handed outlet to Devin, off the mark. And now Micah, not able to get the ball dribbled behind his back, ends up going down hard.
Those kids, I'm telling you, this Washington team is diving all over, giving it their all. I'm very impressed with the effort here. Landing on the ground, every one of these guys. But man, They are hustling and they're playing good defense so far.
It's a 3-point lead for the Apaches. They have the ball with 12:49 to play in the first half. That's Devin with the ball. Bouncing it, getting it to Samuel. Back out to Devin. Good perimeter defense by Big Bend.
Wow, got that to fall. Nice shot.
Nice baseline jumper by Devon Jones, the pride of Los Angeles, California. Home of the world champion Dodgers. 12:21 to play in the first. It is 13-8. Apaches in the lead. Driving and blocked. You can see the intensity of the baseball players on the other side of the court. It gets so loud in here. And this place is ready to come unglued with a big three landing. Unfortunately, it did not. 11:55 to play. 13-8. Cochise in the lead. Big Bend with the ball. Looks like Naeem Colson ready to check back in. Oh, nice look, and somehow missed. Now double team, goes up strong. Can't get it to go. 4 Apaches under the rim, and they come away with it. Gabe Torobio, the and one. The big man from Villa Gonzales, Dominican Republic, 6'6", 200 pounds, full timeout, Big Ben. A huge offensive production by the Apaches will lead to a possible 3-point play to double up Big Bend here with 11:24 to go, Chuck.
We'd like to thank Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years with offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. We'd also like to thank Burger King-Hey Bisbee. Your local Burger King has a new look in a kids' indoor playground. Come visit our new location at 1221 Naco Highway. Bring your family and enjoy your flame-grilled faves at BK. Have it your way. You rule. And also, Ed Morse Automotive Group. Thank you so much. Sierra Vista, stop by today and experience Ed Morse Automotive Group. Experience that difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. And finally, American Southwest Credit Union of Sierra Vista. Today's game is sponsored by American Southwest Credit Union. Join the credit union that supports our community at ascu.org. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
When Cochise College is ready to score, you'll notice down in the corner, you'll see some young ladies wearing red, white, and blue cheerleading outfits. Those are the ALA, American Leadership Academy Guardian cheerleaders. And they will be doing our halftime show, and then after that, we'll go interview the ALA cheer coach and have a word with her about her team and the seniors that are a part of that team, the captains. That's Tortobio. Tries for the 3-point play, not there, but rebounded by Cochise. They couldn't make it a 3-point play. Can they make it a 4-point play? Yes! Samuel makes it 17-8. Apaches with a big lead here over Big Bend. And it's travel call. We have some of the Cochise women basketball players right behind where they're throwing in, as well as the baseball players. It is a sports empire here in Douglas, Arizona at Cochise College. Pump fake, puts the ball to the ground, now back out. Driving in, short jumper, short on the... How did he get that high? Unbelievable, but the ball ultimately taken away. 10:43 to play here in the first half. Big Ben down by 9. Ball gets away. Naeem Colson there on the steal. Devon Jones gets it to Devin. Now over to Samuel. Samuel for a deep three, off the mark. Big Ben driving the lane. Missing on the reverse layup. Emmanuel. And another timeout called by Big Bend. It is 20-8 Apaches with 9:49 to play in this first half.
TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone services with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital in Cochise County. Their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435.
So down by 12, Big Ben with the ball. Out of Moses Lake, Washington. Misses long and not able to get the putback. As the coach for Big Bend is coming unglued on the official. Baseline jumper is good for Emmanuel Samuel, the pride of Mount Laurel, New Jersey. They're going to call a foul against Cochise. That'll be against Jace Johnson. No, it won't be. That'll be against Devin Falk Ramirez from El Paso. He will come out of the game. Jace will come in. That is the first foul against Devin. The Vikings with the ball. 9:07 to go. As a travel is called. And the baseball team on the far side is just going crazy. Love seeing the enthusiasm from their sporting counterparts. Great job by Alejandro on the camera for you here at Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona, and that's going to be a travel against Jace. So back-to-back travels. End up turning the ball over.
They're being consistent with that same call. As much as the coach on one side is angry about it, same thing happened on both sides. It's an even call.
The Vikings with the ball. 8:39 to go. Here in the first half, Cochise leads 23-8. The Vikings have not seen double digits over halfway through this game. As that pass intercepted and deflected out of bounds by Emmanuel Samuel. Gabe Grant comes back into the game. The pride of Baltimore, Maryland. Estevan Jones from LA steps out. Baseline throw-in for the Vikings. Get the ball around, out of their big man. Looking to just make the turn. For three. Overshoots the rim.
They sure know how to pester Wonja, the center.
Oh, wow. That gets blocked all the way into Pirtleville.
Into Singleton. I mean, that was quite a swat. I'd love to know where he comes from.
Jace with the ball. 8:03 to play in the first. Pass now to Emmanuel Samuel, who take the shot long. Putting it up ahead. And no one to toss the ball back to except three Apaches right there waiting. Now a double team ends up turning the ball around. It's a 4-on-3. Now it's not. As Cochise reset, 7:39 to play. They lead 23-8 here in the first half. Thank you for tuning into the award-winning CoolFM Sports, powered by SSBEC. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, and Alejandro with you here under the Thursday night lights at Cochise College, where their defense has held strong and not given up double digits yet, with 7:23 to play and a full timeout called by, I think it's by Cochise. I'm not sure who called the timeout. It's tough to hear inside here. There are so many echoes, and even when it's not a large crowd, it's not a very big crowd here tonight, but it still ends up being very noisy, where the room just deflects everything going on. And we're glad that you're joining us tonight under the Thursday night lights, powered by SSVEC. It's the award-winning CoolFM Sports.
I mean, the video is crystal clear tonight. We're on the Wi-Fi tonight, so
using the Cochise College Wi-Fi. Thank you so much to Cochise College, allowing us to be a partner with them in all of their athletic endeavors. Looks like it's 22-8. I said it looked like it was 23-8, but I think they ended up taking a point away as a foot was on the line. Instead of being a three-pointer, it was just a two-pointer. So 22-8 is the score. Cochise in the lead. They put up 95 points on Saturday night against the Community Christian College, Triple C. 95-71 was the final score in their last home game. And my goodness gracious, 22 points tonight almost seems like a low score for the Apaches. Both teams coming out sluggish, but the Vikings of Big Bend, out of Moses Lake, Washington, the city of Grant County, Washington, making the big drive down here. And they're going to get their money's worth because they're playing Pima tomorrow night and playing Glendale on Saturday. Doing an Arizona swing from the Pacific Northwest. Nice bounce pass in, and that will be the first double digits. With 7:18 to play, Big Bend hits double digits. 22-10. Cochise in the lead. DeAndre Hawthorne in the game from Sierra Vista. Remember him during his Buena High School days. Good to see him getting some playing time here at Cochise. Jace drives the lane, hits DeAndre on the baseline. Off the heel of the rim. Rebound goes to the Vikings.
wow, nice shot.
And a big three-pointer by the Vikings puts them within single digits, 22-13. DeAndre for three. Misses back-to-back corners. Opportunities for a score. And a travel called again on Big Bend. Now, according to their roster, this is Big Bend's first game. It says 0-0 is their record. But it looked like they've played other games. They've played exhibition games and they've played scrimmages, but I guess nothing official. And so they're not counting all of those games from the 11th all the way to the 25th. And instead, they're starting tonight on the 13th.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So this might be a club team of sorts, paying their own way. I know it's a school situation, but yeah, this is a really good team, honestly, coming out of Washington, playing all these Arizona teams.
Well, this is the first of three Arizona teams that they'll be facing over the next 3 days. They will have a weary road schedule, playing 3 straight days in 3 different cities. But right now, Cochise with a 9-point lead. Jones with the ball, and they're going to say an offensive foul.
Yeah, it's a screen from number 40.
So illegal screen called against Gabe Toribio. Stops the clock with 6:05. And Big Bend down by 9. As Coach Jerry Carrillo yells, "You can't do that."
Tell them to back way off.
Now they're just backing up. So the Vikings with the ball. 6 minutes to go before the half. that's going to be another call against Toribio.
We'd like to thank Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping needs. Visit them on Facebook or Google, Grasshopper Landscaping.
Emmanuel Samuel checks back into the game with 5:53 to play.
We'd like to thank Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit Allo Fiber to learn more about the Allo Fiber distance and become an Allo Fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista.
Jeff Faulkner, the athletic director, doing some work out there on the court, cleaning it up a little bit. That's a turnover by Big Bend. It gives Cochise the ball. They have a 9-point lead with 5:39 to play before the first half comes to a conclusion. It took nearly 13 minutes for Big Bend to get into double digits. Cochise with only 22 points is coming out sluggish as well. Coach Carrillo falling on the floor as he's trying to get transition back. As he continues to sit on the floor, not sure if he pulled a muscle, but now they help him up. I think Jeff Faulkner needs to wipe down that sideline. Looks like Jerry ended up taking a bump. As they're saying, Big Bend ball. Devon Jones with the foul. His second.
Rightway is now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, and electrical services. We are happy to support our local athletic sports broadcast.
So, timeout called by Cochise as they're going to talk about it before number 13 for Big Bend comes to the free throw line with 5:02 to play. It's still a 9-point lead for the Apaches. Very sluggish tonight on both sides of the ball, but luckily Big Bend is not an offensive juggernaut where they're putting up a ton of points. Only 13 points in 15 minutes. That is pathetic when it comes to college basketball and shows either the defense or the turnover ability that Big Bend has, John.
Yeah, so they're a very physical team, and you can see that they're incredibly athletic. So far, though, they haven't been able to get their shots to drop, and they haven't been able to create any space between themselves and the shooter. They can't run. They haven't been running screens, no off-ball motion. Nothing's been working for them so far.
I can't read the numbers on this. It's like,
oh yeah, number 11 Singleton. So number 13 is that one right there. Jeez, well I can't read it.
Ty Taroa. And he gets it to roll. The 1-1 goes down. So they're within 8. Good turnout here tonight. As Ty gets in his second. So brings his team within 7. 5 minutes before the half. Cochise leads 22-15. And that was a lazy pass going across the middle. Big Bend right there to snag it. As the drive inside does not go. Jace taking the ball. Hitting the corner. Drano. Devin Falk Ramirez drains a 3. The lead is back to 10. 25-15 for Cochise. It just keeps warming up in here. Just like Coach Carrillo likes it. Oh, good ball fake and ball movement, getting it up against the glass and in. Cochise still leads by 8. 4:03 to play here in the first half. Jace with a very long 3 off the mark. Rebound to the Vikings. They turn it around. They're going to say a 3-second violation. The first call that we've seen tonight of a 3-second violation will be called against the Vikings. another timeout here. With 3:48 to play, Cochise leads by 8.
We'd like to thank Sierra Toyota. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned and community driven. And thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. SSBEC and all of our sponsors are putting their investment into local youth sports and making this coverage free to you. Stop by at our list of sponsors, locations, and do business with the businesses that support the stuff you love. SSBEC, our presenting sponsor, powering our live stream of sports coverage all year long. SSBEC, serving our community.
3:48 to play. Cochise leads by 8. The ALA cheer line will be the halftime show entertainment, and then I will snag John's mic and put it on the stick and go over to the interview wall, and we'll go talk to the head cheer instructor at American Leadership Academy, Mandy Wick. Cochise with the ball. Good pressure by the Vikings, but Cochise gets it in. Jace now gets it across the midline. Turns, looks. Finds Devin, back to Jace. Tehran goes inside, and that ball is caught on the hop. Intercepted. Wow, just waiting that extra fraction of a second. Got the ball in late. How are you?
Putback shot is good.
So the lead is back to 10. By the Vikings ends up turning into a travel by the Apaches. The lead is 10.
We'd like to thank Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of local sports programs and athletes. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team along Realty. Proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439.
2:42 to go before the half. Vikings with the ball, getting a good look inside, and that is a little bit too strong. As two Apaches went up for it, elbows getting in the face of each other, luckily coming away unscathed. 2.5 to play. Jace with the ball. It's Gabe Grant, goes a little bit long. Emmanuel for 3, short. The Cochise with 2 offensive rebounds. Great job by number 11. He is flying all over the floor.
He sure is.
This team.
Yeah, number 11, Singleton had that huge block earlier.
So 2:11 on the clock. 10-point lead as number 24 comes in for Big Bend. Good baseline pass. Gets over to Devin. 7 to shoot. Driving from the corner. Rims the hoop with the offensive board and the putback by Gabe Grant. Puts Cochise up by 12 with 1:49 to play in the first half. Oh, beautiful play by Singleton. Jakari's had 2 big dunks in this game. As the Vikings looking to put the pressure on Cochise, forcing a bad shot. 1.5 minutes to go now. Vikings down by 10. They get it inside. The interior look to big number 44. The skyhook shot falls and brings their team within 8. With 1:08 to play in the first half. The Vikings are in the bonus. Cochise looking to eat as much clock as possible. Got 9 to shoot. As Emmanuel gets it to Jace. 3 to shoot. And that will go off of Jace's foot. So they use almost all of the shot clock. So we have been informed that the ALA cheer bomb squad will be facing the other side. So what we'll do is once the halftime starts, we'll unlock, and we'll go to the other side to get the best look possible at the ALA cheer squad here at Cochise College, providing the halftime entertainment. And then we'll talk to the Palm Squad director. Another shot off the mark, but another offensive rebound. Almost picked off and turned around, but instead, number 11 again. Jakari Singleton. 8 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. Jace with one last shot, and they're going to call a foul. And as Jace gets helped up,
we'd like to thank Eagle Plumbing. Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports.
3.1 seconds on the clock. 29 to 23. Cochise will be inbounding, looking to get that final shot of the half. Looks like another sub coming in for Cochise. Teron Murray comes in for Jeremy. Big shot, long three, off the mark. And that will bring us to the end of the first half. It is Cochise in the lead by 6, 29 to 23, as we prepare for the halftime show in this game powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport and John Berger. Alejandro, take a break, man. Take a breather, or you can come with us. Come on with us. The American Leadership Academy Palm team is here. As they head out, we're going to go down this angle because they're facing the crowd this way. And we want to make sure we give you the best shot of our good friends, these young student athletes from the Palm Squad at American Leadership Academy on Highway 92 in Sierra Vista. Leave some love in the live chat for ALA. Guardian cheerleaders being introduced as they get ready to perform their routine. Acrobatics. Leadership Academy volleyball team just won the state championship. When you have cheerleaders and Palm Squad like this, you know exactly why. They keep the crowd hyped at ALA. A little crazy train going on here. As they strike a pose and the crowd goes wild here in Douglas, Arizona at Cochise College for possible future Cochise College Apaches. Absolutely awesome effort by the Palm team. How are you? Where do you want to talk? Where do you want to go?
Wherever.
How about with the girls? I mean, usually we go against the wall that has the Cochise stuff on it, but we're already over here on this side. We can hang out over here. And she also gets to hold the palms. You know, that's what you do when you're the coach. Oh, it's much quieter out here. Oh my goodness. Much quieter out here. Coach, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, hello. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. There we go.
There we go. Hi, I'm Mandy Wick.
Mandy, it's great to see you, and thanks for making the trip over here. Go and introduce everybody else for here.
So this is Jane Festa, the assistant coach. This is Sadie Donnelly. She's one of our captains. And Carly Policastro, another one of our captains.
Hey, so making this trip over here, obviously, is something fun to be able to perform in front of a college crowd at a college halftime show. What went into this routine? How much work and effort? Is this something you've been practicing for, like, over the course of this season so far? It really came together well.
Yeah, they came together beautifully. We've been doing this the entire semester. We have at least 4 or 5 different routines we work on throughout the semester: football season, basketball season. And that's just this semester. Next semester, we'll have a whole new round of dances.
Okay, so are you already planning those right now? You already know what you're going to do when you come back here the next time, the routine that's going to be.
Sure. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
I literally was looking at palms just now, so we have different colored palms. I'm so excited.
Really? Well, I mean, you know, you got to go with the red, white, and blue. That always works for ALA, right?
It was white ones. That's what I was looking for.
Now, are these captains who really lead the way for a team like this?
These girls are amazing. They could do it without us 100%, and they do sometimes. It's awesome.
Yes.
They are top notch, and we're very happy that we get to have them one more year.
Yeah.
And 2 more years.
I'll say it's incredibly nourishing and satisfying to know that we have incredible leaders and students who can guide the team when we're not there. They're incredible leaders, super responsible. It's wonderful.
Well, shall I talk to them?
Yes.
Is that okay? I'm going to come over here. Okay, go ahead. One more time, introduce yourself.
My name's Sadie Donnelly.
And you are, what grade?
I'm a junior.
And?
I'm Carly Policastro, and I'm a sophomore.
All right. So again, an underclassman, almost upperclassman, you know, working together as captain. Yeah, I guess that counts. You know, you're a junior. You're there. So class of 2027 and 2029? 28. Okay. All right. See, my math was off. But so 27 to 28. I'm very, very old talking to you guys. Let's talk about your team. How many girls are a part of this team?
16 if you include our manager.
Okay, and working together for a routine like that, how much time? I saw you practicing here before the game outside. What is it like being on cement versus on a hardwood floor?
The cement is wildly different from, especially we do different types of things from our stage at our school versus our football field, which is not turf, that's actual grass. So there have been some challenges, but our girls have gone through it, and we're so proud of them.
So having to work on these routines on all different surfaces, do you have to adjust them? Because you still did all the tumbling on this court. Are you able to do tumbling on a football field, on a grass field?
Yes.
Okay.
The only tumbling is we just don't tumble on cement.
First of all, how proud are you of the ALA volleyball team coming home with the state championship?
Amazing. That was such great.
And being able to bring that state championship home, that starts a championship legacy of ALA in Sierra Vista. How exciting is that?
It is so exciting. We're all so proud of that volleyball
Yes.
team. They're all such good girls, and it's so nice. And considering especially that this is just our second year as a school, they have incredibly pulled through and they work together so well, and we're so proud of them.
And looking ahead to the ALA basketball season, that's going to be starting up here pretty soon. I mean, yeah, you guys are ready for that, and all 16 girls on the Spirit Squad, Palm Squad. Is it called the Cheer? Palm Squad. Thank you, Palm Squad. I knew that. I was just testing you. And but all 16 girls ready to go for the basketball season this year.
We're all so hyped and we're so ready to be performing again on the field, on the court, not the field.
That's okay.
And I think even football season ended, 2-3 weeks ago, and we've already gotten questions from students like, is Palm going to do basketball season? Like, we're so excited. So we can tell that we're definitely loved by our students too.
So the community there at ALA knows that they can rely on you to keep them excited and hyped for every single game, every single season.
Definitely.
So in addition to being at ALA and doing the cheers there, are you guys involved in any travel cheer squads or cheer events?
We have a competitive team. Some of our girls are on that team, but not all the girls are, but that's our traveling team where they go and compete in Phoenix at the comps. And that is all of Spirit Line, so that is varsity Palm, varsity cheer, and JV cheer.
And is there a next date that you're going to be going up to Phoenix to do one of these travel things?
January 26th, 24th.
24th,
yes.
Okay. As the whisper comes in from the far side. This just in. This just in. Our producers are telling us right there. So you're looking at a couple months basically, 2 months before you're back taking this show on the road, literally to.
And soon we're back on the court.
Exactly. And that's when does the basketball season start? When does that get underway?
Next week.
I was going to say it's
our first home game. I don't think it's till December though.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay, but it's coming up in just a couple of weeks. You guys are going to be absolutely
excited.
Amazing. I can see the coaches got the big smiles on their faces. Talk about your coaches and what they mean to you.
We love them. They're such good coaches. They have like that right amount of like strictness because you have to be strict for a dance team to make your routines look clean. But they're also like our friends. They love us. And they care for us, and it's really nice to know that we have those kind of coaches. 1,000%, I can confirm that they are our biggest supporters and our biggest fans. You can always find them on the sidelines or out there in the 55, 60-degree weather, and they're all bundled up and with always a smile on our face. So.
It's fantastic. Well, you put a big smile on all of our faces here at this halftime show here at Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona. The ALA Guardians got the captains right here, Madam Captain, the coaches. Great to see you guys. Where'd the rest of the team go? They're all right here. Everybody say hi. We got a minute. Introduce yourself. Tell us your name and what grade you're in.
My name's Abigail, and I'm in 8th grade.
Woohoo!
I'm Emma Frankie, and I'm a sophomore. I'm Monica Cooper, and I'm in 10th grade. I'm Marie Festa, and I'm a senior. I'm Isabel Ford, I'm in 9th grade. I'm Olivia Jafarian, and I'm in 9th grade. I'm Brooklyn Jones, and I'm a freshman. I'm Mila Krause, and I'm in 8th grade. I'm Kaylin Pinnix, and I'm a sophomore. I'm Reagan McCabe, and I'm in 8th.
And you know what? They got it all right. Every single one of them was right. Give them a big cheer, everybody! The Guardians did an amazing job. You guys did fantastic. Hey, are you guys okay with your captains? Are they all right? Are they pretty nice people? You're not just saying that, are you? No.
Say no. Just kidding. We love you.
Well, we are so glad you guys made the trip. Do we all think they did an amazing job? Well, we're getting ready to get back to action on the court. Thank you guys so much for letting us talk to you here at halftime, here at Cochise College. You guys did amazing. Are you guys sticking around or are you heading back? You got school tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they got school tomorrow. What's going on? What are you guys? It's a school night. What are you still doing up right now? I mean, you guys got to.
Having the time of our lives. Early morning.
Hey, that's awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. Great job tonight. The ALA Guardians putting it together. What a halftime show for the ages here at Cochise College as we make our way back in. Jeff, how proud are you of that Palm squad there at ALA? What do you think?
I thought they did great. Yeah, I thought they showed out very well and entertained the crowd. It was awesome to have them here.
A little tribute to the late great Ozzy Osbourne. Huh?
There you go.
Isn't that amazing?
Absolutely.
That he is no longer with us. That's so sad. That makes me. It's like Ace Frehley, Ozzy Osbourne. What's going on? Why is this happening? These guys were all supposed to outlive us. I don't understand.
Well, they will. They'll outlive us in spirit.
Well,
sure.
without a doubt. Yeah, legends never die.
Got to thank you for coming out yesterday and supporting women's soccer and seeing them off the national.
Oh, that was
awesome.
so much fun. So talk about that real quick, Jeff. The Cochise College women's soccer team, historic season. This was the greatest season they've ever had under second-year head coach Santos. In his second year is doing amazing things. They made it to Oklahoma, to Enid, Oklahoma today, right?
Yeah, so this is the first time that we've won the region and made it to nationals. And Santos is in his second year, and we actually sputtered a little bit towards the end of the season and finished third in the conference, but upset Eastern Arizona in penalty kicks, and then went to Western and beat the number 2 team in the country that was previously unbeaten, and punched our ticket to play Snow, as you know, and then went out and beat Snow, and yeah, it's all icing on the cake from here.
It's
Just so proud of
unbelievable.
them.
Yeah, and it was an honor to be here yesterday to see them board that bus and head halfway there, and knowing that they made it there safely. If you guys are watching us, we're rooting for you. When is their first game? It won't be till...
So it'll be Saturday at 10 a.m. Central,
Okay.
and then we'll play again Monday at 10 a.m. Central. That's pool play.
Right.
And then depending on the outcome of those games, we'll see where it goes from there.
Well, it's an exciting opportunity for the Cochise College women's soccer team, doing something that no other women's soccer team has ever done in the history of Cochise College. It's a remarkable start to an amazing winter sports season, if you will, by having the great playoff run.
Yeah, it's been a great run. I'm so proud of those kids and so happy for them. And, you know, we're going to keep it going during the winter and basketball season, and then we'll roll right into baseball and rodeo and try to get as many championships as we can, right?
Speaking of baseball, how encouraging is it to see the baseball team and the women's basketball team members here on the sideline supporting the Apaches?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something we try to preach, you know, is to support each other. It's often that we go out across campus in the community and ask people to come support us. And I tell the coaches and the students, if you're not going to support each other, you don't have a right to go out and ask somebody else to come support you. So it's just part of the culture that we're trying to create.
And we've also seen at the basketball games, at the soccer games, we've seen the basketball players at the soccer games, which has been really fun to see as well.
Yeah, and it's like anything else. When you know the name on the back of the jersey, it's a lot easier to root for that than just the name on the front of the jersey. So it's all about building relationships and supporting one another. And, you know, these kids are living out their dream to play college athletics. And so why not support each other and enjoy the ride? Absolutely.
Well, we're going to enjoy the ride as we head back inside the confines of Cochise Stronghold Gymnasium. Alejandro and I will walk back in as we're getting ready to get the second half underway. The buzzer sounds, and we will be back to action here. 20 minutes to glory. A 6-point lead. We'll let you get up there, Alejandro. What a great halftime we saw as Big Bend will start with the ball here in this second half on CoolFM Live. We're back to action here. Make sure you activate the live chat. Let everybody know. We're back to basketball here at Cochise College. In a game powered by SSVEC, it's Jeff Davenport and John Berger and Alejandro hanging out with you under the Thursday night lights at Cochise College. Opening shot missed by the Vikings of Big Bend. Opening shot missed by the Apaches of Cochise. It's incredible how much warmer it is in here than it is out in the hallway.
Yep.
I mean, I want to just sit against this wall because it's cool. It's like, oh, it feels so nice. Hey, that was fun talking to the young ladies from ALA. We love ALA.
Such smart young ladies, very talented as you could see, great dancers, and just really good young ladies all around. You know, it's nice to have those young ladies in our school system. You know, they're just a lot of fun to be around, a lot of fun to watch dance, I guess.
So the ball forced off of Big Bend. So Cochise has the ball with that 6-point lead. A very interesting start to this game, that first half. This is not the Cochise College that we're used to seeing that puts up 85 to 90 points a game. Literally putting up 95 just a couple days ago. But when you have a shot like that from Emmanuel Samuel, makes it 32 to 23. The inverse score with 18:23 to play in this game. Good turnaround by Dominic Wojna. Cuts it to a 7-point lead for the Apaches.
Whoa. They were
Naeem going up for the shot.
All right, Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving our community for 45 years with great wings, pizza, and sandwiches. We are proud to support this live stream sports coverage here on CoolFM Live. We hope to see you soon.
Cochise with the ball, leading by 7. Colston outlets to Jace. Jace for 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes to the Vikings. Driving down the left side, throwing back out. And that is a block. Huge block by Gabe Grant. Nice turnaround by Naeem Colston. The sophomore from Philadelphia, born and raised.
Scores now 34-25.
It's a 9-point lead for the Apaches with 17:09 to play in the game. As the ball is tipped and goes back to the Apaches. Jace not able to complete. Almost thought that was a travel there, but puts up a 3 and that goes. It's 34-28 and a timeout called by Cochise.
We'd like to thank Sonic, Sierra Vista, Wacky Pack Wednesdays. Kids meals are $2.49 and Thursdays, 99-cent corn dogs. We'd also like to thank Always Faithful Dog Training, correcting behavior, obedience challenges by building a relationship of trust and respect that through leadership training with no treats, no clickers, no shot callers, and no gimmicks. Always Faithful Dog Training.
Just under 17 minutes to play, 16:50 to go. 34-28, Cochise leads Big Bend men's basketball. Big Bend Community College is from Moses Lake, Washington, in the city of Grant County. Named after the large natural lake it's situated on, the area is known for its abundant sunshine, outdoor recreation, including boating, fishing, and water sports. The city has a diverse economy with roots in agriculture, manufacturing, and even aerospace, and as a service center for the surrounding Columbia Basin. A little bit about Moses Lake. As you see the team from Big Bend Community College based in Moses Lake, they will be making an Arizona swing. This is game 1 of 3, as they will have 3 straight games against Arizona teams over the course of today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Tomorrow, they'll be facing Pima, and then Saturday, they're going to Glendale to play Glendale Community College. Jace trying to get the ball across the midline, does. Gets it to Naeem inside, and that will draw a foul. Jeremy Calixte from Montreal, Canada. The 6'7", 205-pound sophomore will go to the free throw line for Cochise. This is the first. Thank you again to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, Alejandro hanging out with you tonight. Doing a great job on the camera. Again, it is a homecoming of sorts, as the head coach for Big Bend was a team captain back in the 2005 season here at Cochise College, was an assistant coach for many years under Coach Jerry Carrillo, and now is back here in Douglas, Arizona, a home away from home of sorts. That'll be a travel call against Big Bend, another turnover. So Devon Jones coming into the game. The freshman from Los Angeles. As Cochise will have the ball. 16-18 to play in the game. It's a 34-28 lead for the Apaches. Good throw in. Jace gets it. Looks to drive the left side. Good defense by Micah, but on the turnaround, Naeem Colston showing that sophomore leadership here tonight. Under the hoop. And one. What a big play by number 31. Is that Caden Meadows? My gosh, a corn-fed colossus from Big Bend Community College. He will go to the free throw line to bring his team within 5. No, this is off the back, but they do get the rebound. Long 3. Good! Trano by Micah Munoz. That brings them within 3. 15:33 to play in the game, and there is Naeem Colson. Turning it around quick. And Naeem trying to get the steal, diving on the floor, getting helped up by Jace. And getting some love from Jace. But Jerry Carrillo absolutely irate. Big Bend inbounds. There's a screen. As their big number 10 ends up traveling, moving on the pivot foot. So 15-10 to play. Cochise leads by 5. In a game that should not be as close as it is. Emmanuel for 3. Short. But gets his own rebound, puts it back up short. As bodies are on the floor, and the foul called against Big Bend.
Block on number 10.
The first foul against number 10 from Big Bend, but will be a 2-shot foul for Emmanuel Samuel. From Mount Laurel, New Jersey, this freshman is 6'4", 190 pounds. He is a name we will be talking about all season long here at Cochise College. In a game powered by SSVEC, presented by the Ed Morse Automotive Group and Cochise College, and all of our sponsors. You can see them in the post description. It's Jeff Davenport. There is the second free throw made. Now it's a 6-point lead for Cochise. Big Bend came within 3. Cochise put up 3 more. We will have an interview in the post game, so stay tuned for that. And a block out of bounds. Are they going to call a foul? The official on the far side comes in to confer with the official on the near side, and there will be a foul call. And that is against Gabe Grant from Baltimore, Maryland. And this will be a 2-shot foul for number 13. It's Ty Tyroa. Makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound by the Apaches. The lead is 5. They have the ball. 14-41 to play in the game. Good exterior passing on the inside to Naeem Colson, who's been putting the team on his back in this second half. Sets for 3. Up and good by Devin Falk Ramirez. The pride of El Paso, Texas, makes it an 8-point lead for the Apaches. There's a foul called against Naeem. A reach-in. Third team foul. And that is his 3rd. So he will come to the sideline as Teron Murray comes into the game for Cochise.
An NFL update, New England Patriots are up 21-7 in the 3rd quarter.
A big shot, a 3-pointer falls. 42-37 now, with 14:07 to play in the game.
That was a beautiful shot. High arc, nothing but net.
As the Apaches lose the ball.
Oh gosh, again.
Jakari Singleton goes hard to the ground for the second time in this game, and he will go to the free throw line with a bump on the hip. Jakari is putting everything into every second that he is on this floor. So the clock stops with 13:51 to play here in the second half, and he can bring his team within 3 with these 2 free throws.
When you get your legs taken out from under you, you never know how you're going to land.
Yeah.
I've seen a guy break both wrists. Oh, it was awful. Thank God he didn't hurt anything, though.
He makes the first. Sub coming in for Big Bend. And the second free throw attempt is good. Brings his team within 3. As number 3 checks into the game for Big Bend. 13:51 to play in the game. Tehran inbounds. Finds Devin. Emmanuel with the ball on the far side. Finds Devon. Pass inside. Nice turnaround. Jumper is good by Tehran Murray from Camden, New Jersey. All 6'5" of that frame up in the air to get that shot to go. It's 44-39. Apaches lead by 5. That ball goes out of bounds off of Big Bend. Jace checks back in. Emmanuel heads to the bench for a breather. Devin with the ball instead of Jace. Interesting. Jace back to Devin. Dribbles, spins. Outlets to Jace. Tehran has a travel. Again, a lot of sloppy play that you're seeing. It's early in the season. They're still working out the kinks, John.
For sure. You're seeing a lot of really good recovery defense also by this Washington team here, Moses Lake.
Micah driving, passing off at the last second, finding his teammate underneath for 2, bringing his team back within 3 with 12:49 to play in the game. Jace on the far side. This is Devon. Up and in, strong move, Tehran Murray. The lead is back to 5 for the Apaches. Big Bend with the ball. Driving off the glass, that goes in. All these shots that were not falling in the first half seem to be falling here at the midway point, or near the midway point, in the second half. Oh, no-look pass, and I don't think Tehran was ready for it. Great no-look pass.
Yeah,
just a little bit off.
Kind of tricked his own man into looking away.
Got the arc, got the spin, but not the shot. Cochise with a 3-point lead.
Grant is supposed to roll to the rim. He's huge. He should be just sitting under there.
Well, avoiding the 3-second violation, but high arc, but right to Devon Jones underneath.
Excellent offensive rebound at the exact right time.
The lead is 5 for the Apaches. Michael with the ball for Big Ben. Gets a screen and throws it straight into the arms of Devon, who gets fouled on his way down the near sideline.
Munoz was going for a pick and roll, and he kind of got caught up in it. The pass goes to Cochise College, and they hit the fast break. Of course, they got fouled on the way down, but that was a smart play.
And that will bring a full timeout with 11:08 to play here in the second half. Cochise leads by 5, 48-43. in a game powered by SSVEC. Fernando on the camera, Jeff Davenport on the call, John Berger here as well to help us out with the sponsored list and everything like that. You can see all the sponsors in the post description. Temperature continues to drop outside, 64 degrees outside, but still a balmy 89 degrees inside Cochise Stronghold. What a fun halftime show we had with the American Leadership Academy Guardians Palm Squad that was performing for us, and got to interview their head coaches and their captains and let each girl on the team give a little shout out to themselves, and that was a lot of fun. And we will have a post-game show coming up. We'll talk to head coach Jerry Carrillo, most likely, and then the player of his choice will end up coming to chat with us about this game here at Cochise College. Intensity on the side of Big Bend Community College here as they're down by 5. You know, in a game where this feels like Cochise College has run away with it a couple of times, Big Bend has stayed in this game and continued to make it a game.
It's been excellent defense, and they've been able to close out in the passing lanes, as you can see. They haven't. Cochise hasn't been able to drive the ball through the lanes. They've got big forwards and big guards that are just ready to run down the lane, and they keep getting cut off before they even get the ball. So big props to this Big Bend school. I mean, keeping Cochise College, I mean, all 48 points when the average probably at this point would be 70.
Gabriel inbounds to Jace. 11:04 to play in the game. A 5-point lead for the Apaches in this close game. Terrans tries to drive in, decides to outlet. Devon does not go. How did that not go in? My goodness. As Gabe tried to get the ball bounced off of one of the Big Bend players. Nice running shot. Jace right in front of the hoop. 10:25 to play. Cochise has hit 50. It's 50-43. John.
That was the one time you don't see any defense. Big Bend just gave him that shot right there. Now they're playing fast break offense. And you know how it is here in Cochise County. We're so high up. It's hard to maintain your ability to run. So they might be getting tired here, honestly.
Jace puts in another short jumper, giving Cochise a 9-point lead. 10 minutes to glory here at Cochise Stronghold in Douglas, Arizona. A game powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, Alejandro here for you under the Thursday night lights at Cochise College's Douglas campus. We were here about 30 hours ago for the send-off of the women's soccer team, and here tonight for the Cochise College men's basketball team. A turnover, and they're not able to convert on that play, but they'll have a chance to inbound on the baseline.
I mean, Cochise College with incredible defense on that one right there, as far as I'm concerned. That should have been 3 points. And Cochise College able to stop that with incredible defense.
Big Bend off the mark. Double team, but Naeem finds a jumper. About 11-foot jumper.
Scores 52-43.
Now 52-45, and the clock stops with 9:09 to play in the game.
Big Ben gets the ball back, I believe, here, because there was
I believe you're right, but there's a timeout on the floor called by Cochise. So 30-second timeout with 9:09 to go in the game. All the fans on the other side starting to fan themselves because they know it is warm in here tonight. It is hot on this floor as Cochise and Big Bend are putting on a clinic here tonight, John.
I brought ice socks and ice underwear, so I'm good to go.
Didn't need to know about the underwear part, but thank you for sharing.
Yeah, it's warm in here tonight, and also the thin air. And these are all benefits in Cochise College's favor. They're used to this. They like putting the opponent into a weird position where they're not familiar with the heat, they're not familiar with the elevation and the oxygen content. Big Bend to inbound here.
Big Bend from Moses Lake, Washington. A 3-game Arizona swing for them. Coming through the southwest from the Pacific Northwest. They try to inbound that ball. That's going to be a jump ball. The first jump ball we've seen all game. Possession arrow, I believe, should favor the Apaches.
Wow, what a huge turnover.
Good defensive stand by the Apaches. Playing good D. And they're getting a standing ovation from the baseball team.
Honestly, it's well deserved to be able to put up a stand like that under the basket and get the turnover. That's huge.
Now Jerry Carrillo coming out. He's going to actually clean up the mess out there. The coach getting some love from the crowd.
Yep. So
Coach Carrillo knows what his retirement job is going to be. He's going to be a sweat wiper-upper.
he'll never retire. Cochise inbounding the ball. Wow, they're taking a lot of time.
All the way to the full 5 seconds. Jace has the ball. 8:49 to play in the game. Cochise leads by 7. Emmanuel with the ball on the far side. Looks. Gets it to Jace. Pump fake. Still a 3-point range. Off the mark. Comes back into the hands of Big Ben as they turn the ball around quickly. Micah with the ball. Looking, gets it inside and off the glass, up and in. Cuts the lead to 5.
Taylor just did a great little job with that reverse spin move inside with that layup. Great job.
Now double teaming Cochise. Finding Emmanuel open to Naeem. Back over to Davon.
I don't know. They're waiting too long to shoot. As far as I'm concerned, they should go up as soon as they've got the ball. If there's space, you go up and you shoot that. But of course, they could be trying to spend more of the clock.
Clock
That's
management, yeah, at this point. With 8:01 to play, Cochise leads by 5. They'll have the inbound on the baseline. Sub coming in for the Vikings. The inbound goes to Emmanuel. Up to Jace. 17 to shoot, plenty of time on the clock, but the ball bounced out of bounds off of Jones. And it is a full timeout. A media timeout.
All right.
I didn't know we got those here. I
That's
didn't know
us.
they cared about us.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't need a break. There's 7:57 to play. It's a 5-point lead for Cochise. But Big Bend has been in this game almost when it didn't seem like they were. They were down by as many as 12, and now they're within 5 here late in this second half.
An absolutely bend but don't break defense by this team. They do a great
What's the
job.
pun intended? They're playing Big Bend.
Well, that was not intended. I'm
course it wasn't.
not a punster. But I'll say this, like we were saying, if Big Bend is going to win here, they've got to put the brakes on Cochise College the exact same way they've been doing this entire night. They've been putting the brakes on, not allowing any drives to the rim. The only time Cochise is getting a free shot is at the 3-point line. So great job by this Big Bend team coming from Washington. But you know, if Cochise wants to win, they've actually got to put the gas down, because I think they actually need to try and outscore this team. I think they need to try and put up big points, because you don't know what this Big Bend can do in the final 5 minutes.
Well, we're a few minutes away from the final 5. 7:57 to go in the game. 5-point lead for the Apaches. Big Bend with the ball. Micah driving and getting it up and in. Bringing them again within 3. Big Bend has not had the lead in this game. But they've been so close all night long. Cochise has held them off just enough. Nice turnaround. Missed. Vikings with the rebound. 7:23 to play. A 3 could tie the game. For the tie.
Wow.
Drano, 52 all. with 7:11 to play in the game. It's like it's 0-0. Back to the top and a turnover.
Contreras
A
all over the
3-on-1
court.
fast break. Knocked away by Jace Johnson. Outlets to Emmanuel. Off the mark. Shikari Singleton gets it back to Micah, and they're going to call it travel on Micah.
Singleton is limping. Him falling on the ground twice like that took some damage, and he is barely running.
You can see the grimace on his face as he heads to the bench. I believe the coach saw it as well. 6:48 to play in a 52-all game. It feels like the AC is almost kicking on now. Or I don't know.
Someone opened the door.
Yeah, someone cracked the window. Apaches with the ball in a tie game. And a turnover by the Apaches. Big Bend could take their first lead in this game. Off the mark, and that is off of number 3 of the Vikings. So the ball will go back to Cochise.
More toweling on the opposite end of the court. We haven't seen Grant do a lot offensively. I've been looking forward to him. He's the tallest guy on Cochise College, and we know he has some pretty awesome dunks, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Inbound by the Apaches. Deep in Vikings territory. Devin gets it across the line. Back to Tehran, off the mark. Big Ben could take the lead on this possession. But a foul against Big Ben.
They are not taking advantage of these turnovers.
Unforced errors. Keep giving the ball back to the Apaches, but the Apaches not able to convert either.
Right. 6 minutes left, 52-52.
Tehran inbounds to Devin. Almost loses the dribble. Picks it back up and gets fouled. So it'll be a 1-and-1. Because Cochise is in the bonus. So Devin Funk Ramirez, the 6'1", 175-pound freshman from El Paso, Texas. Heads to the free throw line in a tie game. Thank you to Alejandro working the camera for us. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. 5:55 to play, 52-all here at Cochise Stronghold. Cochise looking to regain the lead off of the free throw hand of Devin. Does not get it. Rebound goes to the Vikings. The team from Big Bend has bent but not broken. Oh, almost picked off by Tehran. Ten to shoot. As their big gun goes in with the left hand, not able to get it to go. But he'll go to the free throw line with 5:32 to play. And a chance to give his team their first lead in this game.
Cochise College just cannot put the ball in the hole anymore. They've gone freezing cold.
Well, with 52 points, considering they put up 95 in their last game, I would say this whole team is cold this evening. This is the first. Jace Johnson comes in for Devon Jones. And with 5:32 to play in the game, Big Ben takes their first lead of this night.
Full court press, too. They've gotten real nasty on defense, even nastier on defense.
Well, that's what's caused this game to remain as close as it has, even when it seemed like it was out of hand. Big Bend has hung in there. They have a 1-point lead. Cochise down by 1. Haven't said that all night long. With 5:11 to play, that's what they're looking at with 8 seconds to shoot. Nice jump shot. Jace Johnson for 2 with a 1-point lead for the Apaches. A hook does not go. And they're going to say it's Big Bend ball. 18 seconds on the shot clock. With 4:56 to play, Cochise with a 1-point lead. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you to all of our fantastic sponsors making this coverage possible in a game powered by SSBEC. Thank you to Cochise College allowing us to be here and partner with them over the course of this basketball season. There's a turnover. Went into the hands of Naeem Colston, and now the ball in the hands of Jace Johnson as he pumps the brakes to let the team evaluate the floor. Traditional 3 shooting guards on the floor for Cochise, 2 forwards, 6 to shoot, and Emmanuel loses a handle on the ball.
Contreras is all over the court. I've said his name a bunch of times.
And a whistle on the floor.
Timeout. No?
As there might be an injury, I believe. Diego Martinez checking in from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Injury timeout.
So timeout on the floor for an injury. It looked like Teron Murray ended up going down hard on his ankle. He will end up getting looked at by the trainers here. With 4:14 to play, it's a 1-point lead for the Apaches. And now the official, no, there was no timeout. The official's just calling everybody out to the floor because apparently no timeout was called. So they were making it think like it was a timeout, but it wasn't. So the officials, they're not getting paid by the hour. Diego inbounding. Finds Emmanuel. Oh, and that ball gets taken away. Micah goes hard to the rim. Does not get it to go, but Diego there for the rebound. The baseball team cheering them on. My goodness, you see the intensity in the eyes of the baseball players. You know this is a tight game, and they are rooting for their student-athlete counterparts on this basketball team as now a timeout is called. With 3:54 to play, it is still a 1-point lead for Cochise. I don't think any team has scored in the last 5 minutes.
No, it's been ridiculous. It's been a poor shooting performance. I'm not even going to say that is great defense. I'm going to start saying that that's poor shooting at a certain point because there's a lot of missed layups here. I'd like to thank SSBEC, serving our community, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Huachuca City, Stan Greer Millworks, Burger King in Bisbee, Ed Morse Automotive Group, American Southwest Credit Union, GWN Communications, Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, Sonic Sierra Vista, Duran Plumbing, Sherry Ethel Team at Long Realty, Eagle Plumbing, and Always Faithful Dog Training.
All of our sponsors, we're grateful for each and every one of them making this coverage possible. As John said earlier, make sure that if you see these folks in and around your neck of the woods, make sure you give them a high five. Tell them thank you for sponsoring our sports coverage. The award-winning CoolFM Sports here tonight. Dozens and dozens of you watching. With 3:54 to play, Cochise leads by 1. Big Bend inbounding from their own side. They can take the lead with any shot. And a foul against Cochise. Looks like it's going to be against Emmanuel Samuel. That is his first. Team foul number 6 for the Apaches. 20 to shoot for Big Bend, plenty of time. Good bounce pass in, gets it to Micah.
Deep shot by Contreras.
Does not go. Naeem Colston on the rebound.
Ice cold. Ice cold.
On both sides of the floor.
Yeah.
Can Cochise convert? 3:22 to play in the game. The lead is 1. Devin over on the far side. Gets it back to Emmanuel for 3. Diego gets the rebound, but will get called for a foul. They're saying it should be a 1-and-1 situation because they're in the bonus. So big, Dominic Lojna will go to the free throw line, the sophomore center for Big Bend. Out of Moses Lake, Washington, making the long trip from the Pacific Northwest to the southern border. Gets the shot to fall. It is a tie game at 54. It was tied at 52 for quite a while. Will it stay tied at 54, or will number 44 put them in the lead? That went off his hand wrong. No, they're saying a lane violation. An air ball, but a lane violation will end up giving Wojna one more shot to take the lead.
This is the sloppiest game I've seen in a while.
A warning given to head coach Jerry Carrillo.
Oh, boy.
So, one shot.
Whoa. He got that to fall.
It looks like it slipped off his hand, but that's a 1-point lead. It's double Nichols to 54 with 3:05 to play in the game. Gabriel Toribio checking in at the desk.
I'm just looking to see if he's got any broken fingers on his hands, because that might have been the ugliest shot I've ever seen. But it went in.
And that shot went in by Emmanuel. Cochise a 1-point lead with 2:41 to play. Activate the live chat. We've got a good game here tonight. Another great game at Cochise College. Kicking off their season here. They already are sitting at 2-0. Can they make it 3-0? In a very close game. Good defense by Cochise College.
Oh, he hooked him.
Offensive foul as Cochise maintains their 1-point lead. Diego inbounding.
You don't usually see that one called.
Toribio heads to the bench. Nice pass to Diego.
What are they waiting for? You've got an open shot?
It was pretty deep, a pretty deep three. But there's a nice inside look. Emmanuel hits it off the glass. It's a 3-point lead with 2:03 to play. The defense chant starting up. And that's going to be a foul against Emmanuel Samuel. That should be his second. But again, because Cochise is in the bonus, it will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Big Bend to bring it back within one. Number 13, Ty Tanoa gets his first free throw to go. And brings it within one. With 1:51 to play in the game, Cochise has a 1-point lead and the ball. Clock management and getting your shot to go. Emmanuel drives, gets on the baseline, outlets back to Jace. Diego. Back to Emmanuel. 6 to shoot. Diego will have to get rid of it. He can't because the ball gets turned over. Big Bend could take the lead on this possession. 1:14 to play in the game. The big man from Big Bend not able to convert. Underneath the basket for the ball. Stripped out of Jace Johnson's hand. Back into Big Bend's hand. A live ball turnover ends up resetting the shot clock to 27, not 17. What a call by the official, and that gives the Vikings of Big Bend Community College that much more time to work with. As they are down by 1, Gabriel Torrevillo comes back in as Diego Martinez has a seat on the bench. 1:04 left in the game. Pump fake, shot doesn't go. Ripped down by Naeem Colston. And now Cochise pushes the pause button. But Naeem almost looked like he was going to go for a shot, and I would trust him with that shot inside the key. Jace drives the key on the left-hand side. Gets it back out to Emmanuel for 3. The biggest shot of the night by Emmanuel Samuel puts Cochise up by 4 with 34.8 seconds to go in this game. John.
I don't know what to say, man. That was a deep shot, but it was pure. That was about the purest shot I've seen. It was perfect arc, perfect rotation. The splash was beautiful, nothing but net. Holy smokes.
I mean, when you need to get a shot, this is the time to do it, you know. They absolutely needed this.
Not only do you give yourself a 2-possession lead with 34 seconds, they're going to have to start fouling them on the way back now, and now it's going to be a hack-a player should Big Bend choose to do so. They need to get a 3-point shot and then a foul right away, and then more chances to get the ball into their hands on the offensive side. So we'll see how this all plays out for Cochise College and Big Bend Community College in a barn burner here tonight, powered by SSVEC, and thanks to the Ed Morse Automotive Group and Cochise College Athletics. Big Bend down by 4, 34.8 on the clock.
Making sure everybody's jerseys are tucked in.
Ty Tyroa inbounding the ball for Big Bend. Gets the ball in the hands of Micah. Micah hits Ty behind the back and a foul call. And that was against Jace. And again, another chance for Big Bend to put a few more points on the board. Only, let's see here, a little over 10 seconds away. So it's 23.5 now on the clock. And that is only the first foul against Jace Johnson. Gets the first free throw to fall. Does Ty. 3-point lead for Cochise. Could be cut to 2. No, off the back of the rim. Doesn't go, but Big Bend gets the rebound.
Offensive
and 3
rebound
for the tie.
Wow.
How ironic that Ty made the shot to tie the game at 61 with 18 seconds to play. A back and forth game, non-stop. Big Bend has not broken tonight.
What do you do? I mean, everybody's starting to make shots in the last 2 minutes. It's hard to adjust your defense when you expect them to do something completely different. So that offensive rebound was huge.
Off the missed free throw.
Off the missed free throw, pass back out to the 3-point line. He's just waiting there for it.
Alejandro is sweating buckets. We need that mop up here for Alejandro. I don't want you to slip. Cochise will inbound the ball. 18 seconds to play in regulation. 13 minutes before the top of the hour of 9 o'clock here in Douglas, Arizona. The baseball team is standing. The women's basketball team is standing. I will join with them and stand up. Inbound. Goes to Emmanuel. Going hard. Misses the shot.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to play. And timeout called by Big Bend. 8.9 is on the clock. A full timeout for Big Bend as a turnover by the Apaches leads to a very fast break. And a timeout called by Big Bend. Do us a favor, activate the live chat. Let everybody know there's 8.9 seconds left to go in this game, and Cochise's win streak of 2 games is in jeopardy.
I'm guessing both these teams are shooting roughly 30%. So
yeah, it's not been good.
Yeah, so what I would do is if I'm Cochise, I'm also looking for a defensive rebound. I'm putting 2 people under the basket here because there is enough time to get the ball back.
Unless they hold all the way. 8.9.
Sure.
If they time it out,
and
how sweet would it be for the head coach of Big Bend, a former captain of the Cochise College basketball team, former assistant coach at Cochise basketball, coming in to upset his old coach and former team. 8.9 seconds to play in regulation. 61 all. Defense chance coming from the Cochise College bench. The inbound is clean. No! Stepped on the out of bounds! A full time out called. No room for tie in the corner. In a tie game, he steps out of bounds. And the ball returns to Cochise with 7.4 seconds left.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the follies after the follies. I mean, it's ridiculous. They go on a run and then they start walking out of bounds. I mean, honestly, I'd put that on the point guard. Passing it to him in that situation was kind of more of the concern.
The 4-point lead for Cochise has evaporated. We are all tied up with 7.4 left to go in this game. Cochise will have to run the length of the floor, set and shoot for the win tonight in regulation. Bunched up, full court pressure. Jace with the ball, behind the back. With the left hand. Does not go, and we will go to bonus basketball tonight. A deep breath, a deep exhale by Alejandro, as I think we're all breathing deep as well, trying to figure out what is going to happen here. 5 minutes of overtime will be on the clock. What an amazing job by Big Bend that has stayed in this game, making this drive, making this trip from the Pacific Northwest, literally from the northern coast to the southern border.
Yeah, that's quite a tour of basketball if you think about it. That's a long way to drive back. And they've done an excellent job of traveling here to the southern border and making a game out of this. Just absolutely putting everything on the board. Big Bend locked down the defense. Cochise not able to hit jump shots. Actually, both teams not able to hit jump shots, but man, incredible turn.
So 5 minutes on the clock for overtime. Who will have the hot hand and who will maintain the defense? They start in the middle. A jump ball. Naeem Colson jumping for Cochise. Tips the ball back to Jace. And just like they started the game, Cochise has the ball. Davon misses. Hard defense by Cochise. Big Ben strikes first in overtime. 63-61.
He's been waiting to make that shot all night long. He's been trying to make that, and he's been bumped or blocked, and finally he makes it go.
2 subs waiting to come in for Big Ben. 1 sub waiting to come in for Cochise. I take it back. Now 1 goes back to the sideline, and a different one comes to the check-in table. Nice turnaround jump shot by Teron Murray. Ties the game at 63. 3:46 to go in this first overtime. Ty Tyron with the ball. Passes off to Wojno. Wojno watches all the action go around him. Driving in and passing off to Wojno. And a foul called against Cochise as Wojno will go to the free throw line.
He went up with 3 guys around him. You could have called the foul on any one of those 3 young men. He just got bodied. Everybody went up at the same time. He came down, got shoved. Honestly, I would have called that foul too.
And unfortunately, the foul goes against Naeem Colson. That is his 4th.
He's a hard defender. You know, he's always diving after rebounds and just a great ability to stay in the passing lanes.
We're so happy for his success here at Cochise College and excited that he's here for his sophomore season. Dominic Wojna at the free throw line in a tie game. 63 all. 3:25 to go in overtime.
That's on purpose.
It is. How does the ball slide from one hand to the other as he shoots?
He's getting horizontal rotation on the ball, so it's I don't know.
East-west instead of north-south.
Yeah.
A 1-point lead. Number 44 puts up the 64th point for Big Bend. This is there. Good hustle by Jones. Devon gets it to Jace. 3:13 to play. Cochise down by 1. Emmanuel from the corner. Off the mark, but rebounded by Cochise.
Go, go, go.
Jace drives, blocked, and a foul called. And Jace will go to the free throw line.
They keep having open lanes, and they don't drive the lane until it's too late, until someone starts closing in. So I'm sure Jerry's going to talk about this this week, but man, it's only the first game. We need to remind ourselves, first game.
Well, 3rd game for Cochise, technically.
Oh, yeah.
They're 2-0.
I wouldn't expect that.
But it's early in the season. There's going to be working the bugs out.
Sure.
And right after this game, Cochise is heading to the tournament at EAC up in Thatcher. So, a tie game, 64 all. 2:54 to play here in overtime. Bonus basketball for you on a Thursday night. Big Ben with the ball. Micah driving and will draw the foul. Devon Jones. And that is his 5th.
Oh, 3rd?
No, it's his 5th foul. He's out. So number 23, Devin Falk Ramirez, checks in. Misses the first. How are these shots not falling? It's been the same all night.
There's a lid on this thing.
In regulation, a couple nights ago, Cochise had 95 points. Tonight, they've got 64, and now they're down by 1 with 2:41 to play here in overtime. Alejandro doing an amazing job on the camera for us tonight. Leave him some love in the live chat. Plenty of time for Cochise. Jace evaluating the floor. Up and in. Teron Murray. Cochise leads by 1. And the ball stripped away. And Jace got popped in the face. Jace opening his jaw to stretch out his nasal passage like he took a shot to the face. Another turnaround jumper off the glass by Teron Murray. Back-to-back points by him. Gives Cochise a 3-point lead with 1:43 to go in overtime. The defense chants starting up all around Cochise stronghold, but just like that, Micah Munoz ties the game. And a timeout call. That 3 hit with 1:33 left to play in overtime. We are just shy of the top of the 9 o'clock hour in Douglas, Arizona. For Cochise College basketball, we are in overtime. We got bonus basketball in the first game that we're covering this season, John.
Incredible. A lot of effort. These guys you wouldn't realize that we're a mile high and the oxygen is very thin because these guys have stayed on the court all night long. Honestly, I expected Big Ben to kind of wilt a little bit more than they have.
It is 9 p.m. in Douglas, Arizona at Cochise College. 1:33 on the clock. All tied up at 68. Every possession matters. From the corner, off the mark. Micah with the rebound. 1:09 to play. In overtime, finds the open man. Up and in. 70-68. Big Bend with a 2-point lead. And a lane violation on the backside.
1 foot in, 1 foot out when he passed it in. It's the second time he's done that tonight. I saw it. I was watching.
So that was the correct call.
Yeah, it was the correct. He had his foot way onto the court. It wasn't questionable. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, are the referees going to call that? That's kind of
And they did.
Yeah, they did.
A 2-point lead and the ball for Big Bend when we come back after this timeout. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. A game powered by SSVEC and the Cochise College Athletics Department here at the campus in Douglas, Arizona. The baseball boys, who we've seen shag balls at the soccer game. The basketball girls, who we've seen cheer on the ladies soccer team. They're all cheering on the Cochise College Apaches in overtime. 1:02 left to play. Cochise down by 2. Wojna wasn't even looking for that. I didn't think he was ready. A foul called against Teron. And it'll be a 2-shot foul. But only his first foul, coming at a very inopportune time. Misses the first. And the second. Almost gets the rebound. That would have been 3 straight possessions, but instead Cochise somehow comes away with it. They're down by 2. 45 seconds to play here in overtime. Emmanuel over to Devin. Devin tries to make the turn, but Micah called for the foul.
That is not the right guy to foul if you're going to foul. Holy smokes.
So that will stop the clock with 37.6, and will put an assassin on the free throw line. So Devin with a chance to tie the game. Makes the first. You can see all the other student athletes in the background on that far sideline.
Coach is getting ready to do the full court press.
For the tie. No! And the rebound goes to the Vikings. Quick outlet to tie. Hits Micah on the run. Micah stops. Nowhere to go. Turns outside for 3. It is now a 4-point lead for the Vikings with 20 seconds to play. Cochise needs to score here. Devin for 3 does not go. And bodies on the floor as a foul is called. Jace hit the floor hard. 7.6 to go. Cochise down by 4. But it will be a 2-shot foul. .6 seconds left in overtime. Cochise and number 2, Jace Johnson, can bring his team within 2. They will look for an immediate foul. This is the first. This just makes it that much harder. One shot is good. Cochise has to foul immediately. No, they get the ball stolen away! But it goes back to the Vikings. Cochise makes a foul, and the Vikings will go to the free throw line to seal this game.
He turned over under the hoop, and it got too complicated and just lost track of it. He was just looking for anybody to pass to, and then didn't. I don't know, man. Ice cold.
A tale of 2 halves for sure. Wojna misses the first free throw. Smiles, thinks he'll make the second one. That'll make it a 2-possession game with 3.6 left. Misses both. They can tie the game. And the game is over. Big Bend does not break, but breaks the heart of Cochise College tonight. Final score, 73-70. What an incredible game.
Good job
by Big Bend as they are on the first of 3 games that they have in Arizona. Big Bend will end up heading to Tucson to take on Pima Community College tomorrow night. And then Saturday we'll be in Glendale to take on Glendale Community College. Cochise College will spend the next several games up in Thatcher at the Eastern Arizona Tournament. And the next time they will be home is Tuesday the 25th, the week of Thanksgiving, as they will play against AZ Seoul post-grad. On behalf of the entire CoolFM sports team, I don't know, should we go down and try to talk to Jerry? Let's see if Jerry wants to talk. I'm not sure if he will. We'll find out. I'll go hang out there just in case. What a game. Let's give you some of the final statistics here tonight. Thank you, guys. We are still live, yes. Thank you so much for joining us. 73-70, the final score as Cochise College falls tonight. Top scorers for Cochise: Jace Johnson with 18 points. Emmanuel Samuel with 18 points. Teron Murray with 13 points. And no other Cochise College athletes in double digits. As you see, a little hooting and hollering between the baseball team and the team from Big Bend Community College. I don't know if we'll get a chance to talk to anyone after this game. This was a tough finish tonight here at Cochise College. I'm looking for Jeff Faulkner, who is the athletic director. Normally he will have Coach Carrillo bring someone over to chat with me. Not sure if that will happen tonight, but it did take bonus basketball in order to get this game wrapped up. 73-70 the final in overtime. I would say an upset because it seemed like Cochise had a handle all night long, but instead they finished the night on the L column. They fall to 2-1 on the season. And like I said, Cochise will end up heading to Eastern Arizona College to a tournament up there in Thatcher. And then their next home game will be the week of Thanksgiving. On Tuesday the 25th, we'll be back here at Cochise Stronghold Gym for another Cochise College men's basketball game. Let's go ahead and just sign off tonight. Thank you so much, Alejandro, behind the camera all night long. Thank you to John Berger, helping us in the chat with all of our sponsors. And thank you to all the sponsors for watching. And most of all, thank you for watching the award-winning sports. Jeff Davenport signing off from Cochise College in Douglas. Have a great night, everybody. Cochise College falls 73-70. Go Apaches. We'll see them next time back here on Tuesday, the 23rd. Oh, Coach, a tale of two halves is what we saw tonight.
Well, I mean, you know, we're up four with under 30 seconds left, and we get an unfortunate foul, and then you know, we don't rebound right there, and they hit a three, and we don't hit the buzzer beater. But you know, hats off to Big Ben and Coach Hop. You know, they were very excited with the win, but you know, I think we beat ourselves.
Yeah.
We beat ourselves. We missed a lot of free throws, and we led. You know, we played a 45-minute game. We probably led 44 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, so. But our guys played hard. I'll take one. Our guys played hard, but we play again tomorrow. You got to have a short memory in this.
Exactly. Right? So talk about the relationship that you have with the coach of Big Bend.
Well, that's Jason Hopkins. He played for us 04-06 as you were here. You know, 20-year anniversary of our championship team, and you know, he was a volunteer assistant. He was an assistant coach. A couple of great runs. You know, helped us win a region title. 10-11, and then he was back, you know, with development of Oscar Clough, and was with us a couple of years, won a couple of championships. But it was a great situation to see him. So.
Well, and how cool was it to see him come back home? You know,
yeah,
I mean,
just
obviously bitter the way that it went, but sweet certainly to see a former player come back doing great things up at Big Bend.
We did a great job of losing the game for ourselves, you know, but they won, to their credit. Hats off.
Now you're heading off to Thatcher.
We go to Thatcher. We play Laramie County tomorrow, and then we play Western Nebraska on Saturday.
All right. Well, good luck, Coach. Thank you so much, Coach. Coach Jerry Carrillo, unfortunately with a loss tonight, 73-70 in overtime. As Coach Carrillo said, John and I kind of mentioned that during the game. It seemed like Cochise College might have beat themselves tonight. Some mental errors on the court that they will definitely overcome. Thank you to Coach Carrillo. Thank you to Jeff Faulkner, the athletic director of Cochise College. Thank you to the Cochise College Athletic Department for allowing us to be here and partner with them for this broadcast of the award-winning Cool FM Sports on Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport signing off from Cochise Stronghold. Have a great night, everybody. Drive safe. We'll check in with you later on.